Well, I haven't seen any crazy shit, at least for myself, recently, or at least as of late, since the eclipse. Um, I've been working out more. So, I mean, just positive things, I guess, so far. But no, nothing crazy for me, at least just yet. But yeah. So, what is your question for me, Max? Right, right. Like we're both surviving. We're both surviving. I was a little worried. I'm not gonna lie though. One thing was a little strange was I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep really well, and I already knew. I was like, "Oh, this is the day of the eclipse, right?" And yeah, so I did have a hard time sleeping for sure. I gotta know. I don't think it has anything to do with kratom or kratom. I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly. Um, but the answer is no. I don't think it has anything to do with that. As a matter of fact, I got a definite no. By the way, I am using the Dark Fairy Tale Tarot by Liz Carabeo for this question. And in the bottom of the deck, I have the High Priestess in reverse. So obviously, this is people who aren't able to connect to their own intuition regarding the matter. Or people, and this could be you, this could be also your dermatologist, that they weren't able to give you a, direct answer as to what this was. Then it's them just feeling quite clueless or not being able to um, use their own intuition or their knowledge, their inner knowledge, to figure out what is wrong with you, right? Or what's going on with you with your dermatitis. And so I gotta know. You're probably going to hate me for this, but I would suggest the Silva method. You can use that to fix it. The Silva method. I'm going to see if your environment or your diet has uh, anything to do with causing your dermatitis. Well, I got a yes. I got a yes. Most definitely. Yes, I do feel like it has something to do with your environment and or your stress. I mean, or your diet. I think it's mainly your diet. I think it has more mainly to do with your diet. You can also fix your dermatitis. I'm not sure what this, I'm guessing it's a skin condition because you're seeing a dermatologist. So I'm sure if it's a skin thing, you can fix it with the Silva method. I see, I see. Well, Max, do you have any other questions for me tonight? Alrighty, Max. Well, thank you so much for coming. So, yes, I do think it had something to do with the diet, for sure. And I hope you can figure that out pretty soon. Alrighty, so next person, someone who submitted a payment on Cash App, Capricia Boyd. Capricia Boyd, are you here? Alrighty, so Capricia is a Libra and she wants to know if Mervin Pisces will reach out, and they are or were a situationship and currently not in contact. Alrighty, so actually I'm gonna switch decks right here. I'm going to use for you The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. Alrighty, so in the bottom of the deck we have the King of Swords, and then for your spread we have the Shadow side, or that would be equivalent to the Devil, Seven of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, and also the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't think so, but I have a feeling, Capricia, that you would want to. I think if there is any contact, it would be because of you. I think you might end up reaching out. Capricia, do you have any other questions for me tonight? I feel like your sex life won't be the way that you want it to be until you're married, until you meet the person that you're going to get married to. Because from what it's telling me right here, it's you're gonna feel completed, you're gonna feel what you want to feel, and you're gonna want your sex life the way that you want it to be when you are in your married life. I do, yes, I do see marriage for you. I do see marriage for you. I think this person might be a fire sign, most likely in Aries. Maybe about 4 years. So, Caprice, do you have any other questions for me tonight? Thank you so much, Caprice. Don't forget to like this video, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Alrighty. So, where is Lady? Hi, Lady. How are you tonight? My ex-fiance reached out. What are his intentions towards me? Alrighty, so lady, remind me what your zodiac sign is. There you go. Okay, he's a Libra. His name is Corey. And you are a Virgo. I'm doing great, my dear. Thank you so much. Hi to Java. Thank you so much for coming in. Yes, I received your payment. I will be with you in just a second. Alrighty, lady. Well, he's obviously not over you and his intentions. He has the Five of Cups in reverse. So when I see the Five of Cups, this is someone who is on the process of moving on, someone who probably has some regrets, maybe after a separation or whatever. And when I see the Five of Cups in reverse, mind you, I am using the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot for you. To me, this is telling me that we're still dealing with someone who still, to this day, hasn't gotten over you completely. Of course, his feelings aren't the same as they were once before, but still hasn't gotten over you completely. In his emotions, how he's feeling about you, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So his emotions, he wants to open up to you. So he wants to open up to you. He isn't fully over you. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, but he sees you as someone who doesn't know what to do in this situation. Um, and he looks at you, he sees someone who is indecisive, who doesn't know or will not know what to do about the situation. I do think you're going to let yourself get chased a little bit. That's for sure. Lady, do you have any other questions for me tonight? Alrighty, so in the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, very interesting. And for your spread, we have the Six of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, and also the Knight of Cups. I think this is really up to you in the sense that I feel like if you decide to pursue this, to continue things with him, I think you're going to continue to get to know him. You're not going to see this card because I'm using a green screen, but with the Seven of Needles in reverse, the more time that you'll spend with him, the more you'll see and get to know who he really is. Nine of Cups in reverse, you're going to also realize, and this is going to be a problem for you, that he has certain flaws that you're totally not going to vibe with. Okay? You're not going to want to deal with it or accept them. So there are certain flaws here. I mean, he is going to be a fair person. He is going to be a diplomatic person. But see, you are a person. I have the Two of Candles. You are a person who has worked so hard. And you know, you yourself, that you have every right to have your standards high, to have high expectations for someone else. And you know when you're settling. You know when you're settling. And it's not a bad thing to acknowledge that you are a person of value. And you know you could do better. But with the Two of Cups, yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, you could. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse as your challenge, and then me pulling as a clarifier the Two of Candles, Nine of Cups in reverse is saying, like, I'm getting about 90% of what I want. I mean, it's not terrible, but you're a person of value. And you know, when you can just do a little better, you'll know. Well, most especially because you're a Virgo. It's so interesting that these cards are saying that because you are a Virgo. You would know. So, lady, do you have any other questions for me tonight? All right, thank you so much, lady. Take care, blessed be. Don't forget to like this video, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Alrighty, Tammy, where are you? Alrighty, Tammy, can you let me know what your zodiac sign is? So, Tammy, what is his name? All right, so his name is John. He's an Aries, and you are an Aries as well. So let's go ahead and see. Alrighty, so what is your relationship like with John Aries? Are you guys in a relationship? Are you guys exes? Are you guys coworkers? Is he someone you have a crush on? Okay, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that you guys are soulmates. But what is he? Okay, like, is he an ex? Is he a neighbor of yours that you have a crush on? Okay, he wants you to come in. Well, he's definitely obsessed with you. In the position of his emotions, he got the devil, and most especially since you guys are in beginning stages, wants you to commit. He finds you to be very attractive. His intentions is the Empress, so this is probably getting married and possibly even starting a family with you if that is the plans, because um, or if you're able to, because this is the Empress, but doesn't necessarily have to be a mother. A lot of people think it has to do with fertility all the time, but not always. Can always just be a wife. Um, if that's not what you want, or if this is a thing where you can't. Okay. So his intentions is the Empress, definitely long term, wifing you up, and if kids are in the picture, or if you guys want kids, or if that's something he wants, then he definitely wants you to be the mother of his children. Um, Again, if that is a possibility. His emotions with the devil, that's actually a good card to see in, beginning situations like this where he wants to commit. Um, but he does have the Knight of Cups in reverse. But he is wondering if, because this is the thing about him. And that this is interesting because actually I was going to talk about this, about the chasing part. I feel like whenever you find yourself in moments where you feel like he's the one that wants you to chase him or make him feel like the special one, it's because I feel like he knows this about himself. And what he knows about himself is that he is someone who quickly falls out of love just as quickly as how he falls in love. So he can become really interested in someone, but then he falls out of love, and then he ends up breaking hearts. And so what I see in his thoughts regarding this whole situation is him thinking of himself as the Knight of Cups, someone who falls out of love just as quickly as he falls in love, someone who like love bombs you, and then all of a sudden he's like doesn't feel the passion for you anymore, but then he's kind of one foot in, one foot out, doesn't really say anything until boom, someone gets hurt. So he's thinking about that. So if you're seeing that hesitation or moments where he wants you to chase him and stuff like that, it's because of that. But emotionally, with currently, he is totally obsessed with you. It's just that he knows that about himself, that he's someone who falls out of love just as quickly as he falls in love. And so, but right now he's into you. He's just wondering if he's gonna like you long term, you know. Um, So that's what I see with you, Tammy. Do you have any other questions for me tonight? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. He definitely knows that he's sliding, and right now he's totally obsessed with you. He's totally into you. I mean, he got in his emotions the devil. So he's totally thinking about you day and night. You even said it yourself. He wants you to commit to him. But he's just wondering, like, because it seems like he does this where feels like he really likes someone, but as time goes by, he the person he really thought you were, or that's happened with exes, and he's hoping that, this time around it isn't the case, but he does do that. So he is thinking about that, and I feel like that's why there are times where he kind of wants you to prove yourself or chase him a little bit. It's for that reason. Yes, he does wanna stay with you long term, but like I said, there is that fear of him hoping not hoping, um, you know, him thinking about it leading that direction. He's hoping it won't and stuff like that. Exactly. So in a way, he's kind of hoping that you do certain things to help keep him interested so that he doesn't get bored. Then again, he is an Aries, so they get bored pretty quickly. Do you have any other questions for me tonight? Thank you so much, Tammy. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Hope to see you tomorrow. Alrighty, so Marley, she wants to know, what are Ronaldito's feelings towards me? So, what is he to you? Is he a relative? Is he a coworker? Someone you're dating? Who is this? Alrighty, Marlene. So for you, I've decided to want to use the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. This card came out twice since I've been shuffling for you. Knight of Swords. At first, I ignored it and I just put it inside the deck, and it flew out again right now. You are dealing with someone who he tends to burn bridges with people or cut people off or distance himself from people for the smallest things. He snaps or loses his patience quite quickly. Give him some time. He has a lot of things to figure out. And you really want to know? Because he's so, no way he's being so cruel. He's just being so cruel in his mind. Right now, he's telling himself that he doesn't want to fix it. He wants to let this go. He doesn't want to work this out. But then I ask the cards, is he going to do it? Is that how he feels as of right now? The cards are telling me he is, but he's still thinking about it really hard. The only thing is that with the Nine of Pentacles, the cards are telling me you're going to remain single. Queen of Cups reverse is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, meaning this is you. Not great news, also, obviously. And the Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who is going to have a hard time managing her emotions. Could be also maybe because you're going to be seeing him at work. That's going to be tough. Tell me about it. Like, I even thought the same thing. I was like, but then I saw the zodiac sign. I was like, oh, that's why. He's a Virgo. Um, that's why he's just being so cold, and that's why you got the Knight of Swords in reverse. I've seen the Knight of Swords a lot, upright and reversed, and also the King of Swords for Virgo many, many times throughout clients and for everything, whether it was a work reading or whether it was, a love reading. Um, that card comes out a lot for Virgos. So I was just like, oh, that's why. He's a Virgo. Um, he can just be pretty cold like that. Yeah. hmm hmm So, Marley, do you have any other questions for me tonight? The reason why I said give him time was because he hasn't fully figured that out. he knows that right now, as far as himself, he's over it. He's like really pissed off. That's why I said, "What's his problem? Like, why is he so mad?" You know, and that's why he got the Knight of Swords in reverse. That's why he got, like Four of Wands in reverse, which talks about someone who just does not want to work together with you. Um, Possibly no longer wants to continue building a relationship with you, um, a whole lot of things, and like just completely threw his hands up. But I got a very like really like, whoa, why so mean? And but because the hanged man was there, it tells me that the reason why you haven't heard from him at the same time is because he knows he's angry. He knows he's upset. So he's just hoping that he's just angry and he'll get over it and he'll see how he feels right there. Okay? That's the reason why I said give him some time, you know? Um, and hopefully, he gets over it and he just decides to work with you diplomatically and all of that. Okay? That's why I said give him time, because the hanged man came out. Because it's one of those things where it's like he knows he's angry, he knows he's pissed off. He knows that. So that's why he's kind of like, I'm just gonna let myself cool off. And yeah. So, and then within a few days, and I think he knows that about himself. Then again, he is a Virgo. So that's why I said that. Okay. So let's see. And I don't know if I said this already. I am using the Witch's Tarot for You by Ellen Dugan. Alrighty, so in the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Wands, and for your spread, we have Five of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and also the Hierophant in reverse. Is he currently romantically involved with Krishan Capricorn? No. I do see that this was a soul contract that they had, Krishan and himself, Ronaldito. So that was a soul contract right there. There was an opportunity, a window of opportunity for them to start something, but it was not fulfilled. No committed relationship. Why? Because the problem was no cooperation and someone just abandoned ship. Someone just abandoned ship. So no, I do not think that he is currently involved with Krishan. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and see what would be Ronaldito's instant reaction the moment he finds out that you are in a relationship with Manny Scorpio. Okay? My dear, there is no limit on how many questions you can ask. You are more than welcome to ask as many questions as you like. Well, he's definitely going to be hurt. And his thoughts, Three of Swords. He's going to even think that this person was around when you were involved with Manny. It would make him just want to move on, probably not even talk to you anymore. So, hypothetically speaking, to answer your question, if he ever finds out, yeah, he would always wonder, what he truly meant for you. He would always wonder that. But at the same time, he is going to be thinking that you were involved with this other person, Manny, while you were with him or involved with him. He is going to move on. Or move forward. It's all right. There's no issue. Yes, I do think they are still romantically involved with each other. As a matter of fact, I do think that they have a bit of a possibility that they could last a bit longer. Do you have any other questions for me? All right, so in the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Swords, and then we have Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Cups, the Devil, the Moon in reverse, and also the Fool card in reverse. I think it really just depends. I feel like there's going to be a confession involved, and I feel like it really depends if one or the other person. I feel like it's going to be a confession from him to her, And I think it's going to be something where she has to decide if she wants to continue on with the relationship. But if they do, they really do have the possibility of having it all together. Definitely, for sure. But it's a 50-50 chance. It really just depends because I'm seeing something about a confession. All righty. Do you have any other questions for me? Alrighty, Marley, thank you so much for coming in and watching the live stream. Don't forget to like this video. I hope to see you soon. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. It was an eventful night. Thank you so much for everyone who came in. Those who haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the like button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, take care. Namaste. Blessed be. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye. Oh, Manny, you sent $5. Woo! All right, Manny, what is your zodiac sign? How about we specify the question? How about we specify the question for you? As far as personally, I do think so. And as a matter of fact, if you're not satisfied with your personal connections, you will be in the future. As far as professionally, I got the devil card in reverse. Yeah, the lovers in reverse. Yeah. Nope. Now, as a matter of fact, I think that there are going to be certain connections, professional connections, that we might end up letting go. Especially with the lovers card in reverse. Yeah, we're going to end up cutting connections. But as far as personally, I feel like personal connections, yes. As a matter of fact, if you're not satisfied with them right now, you will be in the future. So, Manny, do you have any other questions for me? I would be more than happy to answer this question for you, but it's $5 per question. All right, thank you so much, Manny. Have a wonderful evening. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you tomorrow. All right, guys, this is going to be this is going to be the end of this live stream. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Nevertheless, thank you so much for a very successful, lovely Thursday night. I will be here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Pacific time. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.